So, welcome back to Alan Your Hero. Oh, oops. Is my time going to start? Oh, there we go. All right, what's up? Welcome back to Alan Your Hero. And just want to talk about Fallout 76. So, on my birthday, I wanted to get it, right? And then my lady got it for me behind me that you see. Anyways, it was so I got Fallout, 76, thinking it was going to be like Fallout 4 because I never bought a Fallout game until Fallout 4 because I wanted it to have like a Skyrim type of feel where you can create your own stuff and things like that. But that's awesome. But when it came to Fallout 76, people don't really talk to you. Okay, you don't really get that online team type of vibe. You can like go next to players and try to shoot with them. But that's not my biggest gripes really. I wanted to be able to at least play it solo. But the thing is that Fallout 76 has you get a lot of random disconnects from servers, like almost every 20 minutes. Like that can happen. Today I played fine without any disconnects, but I used this thing called Glary Utilities. I used that before I played, and I think that helped. Also, somebody recommended that you restart your computer to like get rid of your memory dump files to help you not disconnect. So I don't know, that might help, but that's what I did to help the game be stable, so I wouldn't get disconnected from server because that's just really annoying. And that was one of the disappointing things for Fallout 76 because I only bought the regular price. Other people bought the $70, $80 price. And so that really sucks for them because even though they get all these different, even though they get more features, if you keep getting disconnected from server, you're asked out $80, you know what I mean, or 75 or whatever dollars. And then the second gripe is that when you disconnect or when you log off, okay, your quest restart. Like the thing is that you don't have a save feature in this game. You don't have a save feature. So what happens is that most of the time, so anyway, if you log out, okay, and you're in the middle of a quest, but you've completed a quest, like progress of a quest, it's not like Fallout 4. It makes you start the whole quest over. Like, let's say, for instance, if you have to do, let's say, for instance, the firefighter thing, like that was annoying as hell. Like, I was trying to complete the firefighter quest, and or mother load or something like that is called, or whatever. It's a long ass quest. It takes like an hour. Okay. And so the thing is that if you don't complete the quest to completion where you actually earn the experience and you are completing the small steps in the quest, if you get disconnected from server in the 20 minutes, but the quest takes a whole hour to complete the whole thing, if you get disconnected from server, or if somebody wants to use a computer or something like that, and you turn the game off, your whole quest is going to restart. Let's say you got 10 steps to completely complete that mission, mother load or firefighters or whatever. So you get to step 9 and turn your game off. You got to complete all 9 steps again and the extra 10th step to complete that quest. This is stupid. And the quests, like for instance, some quests are just like quests, and you have these events, right? Events are not very easy to do. It's not like Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 events are easy to complete. I mean, not necessarily easy to complete. They're easy to group up with friends or group up with, not friends, just group up with random people, and they all can participate in figuring out the event. And the event has clear instructions on Guild Wars 2 on how to complete the event. It's very clear instructions, and you really can't mess up because it tells you exactly what you need to do, exactly what you need to kill, and that's what it does. Now, when it comes to Fallout 76 and their events, it doesn't tell you exactly what you need to do. It tells you what you need to do, but it doesn't mark it at all. It doesn't mark anything. Okay, there's no names, there's no markers, there's nothing. Like it doesn't have a quest target, a heads-up display. It doesn't have none of that. So what it's going to do is going to give you a yellow diamond. Okay, and that yellow diamond is going to show you where your quest is at. Okay, but unlike Fallout 4, where it shows you where your quest is at, you go to it, you reach the quest checkpoint, and then you press a button, you open a stash, you kill a monster. That's Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is you go to a quest marker, you go there to where it goes, you know, you're 10 feet away, 5 feet away, now you're 0 feet away. Now all of a sudden what it's going to do is it's going to spread out. It's going to become a circle in the middle of your compass, and it's going to be a line, and it's just going to spread out. Okay, and now you have to figure it out. You have to figure out around the area. You're going to hear hissing noises, or you might hear a sound, and you have to try to get to that sound or whatever. But the thing is that the quest marker is going to lead you to a room, and then you have to figure it out. You don't get no instructions on what to do or how to do anything. It does the quest tracker. It doesn't, like, for instance, on Fallout 4, it would be above a piece of paper, or it would be on a drawer, and you would open up the drawer and your quest item would be in there, and you would complete the quest, or you would get further in the quest line. Okay, for Fallout 76, your quest tracker, that little yellow square, that yellow diamond thing, that's your quest tracker. Let's say that. So then it says you got to go through this door. Okay, you go to the door, and guess what? Your quest tracker's gone. Now you got to figure it out. For instance, I had to plug up some water. I had to plug up some water pipes. But all I saw was steam coming out of water pipes, and I had to figure that shit out for myself. For real, it took me like 20 minutes, wasted ass time figuring it out. And all it needed to do was say to go to pipes bursting with steam and go over there and, you know, press the A button or something like it. Hit repair. The thing is that what should have happened, like in Fallout 4, it should have had yellow diamonds above every single cracked pipe that's got the steam coming out of. So that way I would know I'm supposed to do something with the cracked pipe that has steam coming out of it, rather than me thinking that it's just part of the game mechanics. It's just a part of the way the game looks. It's just a part of the way that the people built the game and game environment. Okay. So I haven't really, and leveling the quest, when you do finish the quest, it only gives you like 100 EXP or 150 experience. That's terrible. Okay. Quest should be giving you way more than that, especially if you're taking a whole hour or 30 minutes to freaking complete and you got to figure it out. Okay, anyway, so I wouldn't recommend getting Fallout 76 if you think it's going to be like Fallout 4, because it's not. You don't even get dog meat. You don't get companions. Okay?
Carry weight.
Your carry weight is terrible. Thank you for reminding me. Your carry weight, the thing is that it's different from Fallout 4. Okay, Fallout 4, you can increase your carry weight through mods, through the console, okay, by pressing I don't know what they call this the button that's above the tab key, that tilde key or whatever they call that with the little squiggly, okay, that's next to the number 1 on your keyboard. By pressing that in any other Bethesda game like Skyrim or Fallout 4, okay, it brings up a command prompt in the game where you can type in a certain command and give yourself either more health or, for instance, more carry weight. But they don't have that option in this Bethesda game. You know what I mean? So in this one, in Fallout 76, you can't freaking press the tilde key to bring up a command to increase your carry weight. But the difference between Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 is that Fallout 4, when you're over encumbered, okay, you can't move fast. Like you're gonna walk slow regardless. Okay. So what's changed in Fallout 76 is that when you're over encumbered, you can walk fast, but you cannot sprint. And let's say, for instance, your maximum carry weight is 190, like mine is right now. I'm like 195. But what you're carrying is 500. Okay, you're carrying 500 inventory carry weight over 195. So you're like 400 or 300 carry weight over your maximum carry weight. What's going to happen is that, and it's going to get annoying because I hate it. What's going to happen is that you're going to move forward, like fast walking, like how you just regularly move and you run. You can't sprint. And what's going to happen is that your AP, it's called AP, okay, your action points is going to start going down. your action point is going to start getting down, okay? Nah, bro, I didn't though. I didn't, George. I see you over there in the corner, man. So yeah, your action point's going to start going down. Okay, now when it gets annoying because it's going to go down, right? And then that's when you're going to slow down. But when you're slow, your action point bar has to fill up halfway before you can start, running fast again. But you still can't sprint. Now the reason why the being over encumbered always sucks. The reason why that sucks is because you're always going to be over encumbered. Like always, you have perks that can, and they're stupid because the perks make you lower they lower your pistol weight. Only pistols. Okay, you can get perks to lower your pistol weight, to lower your chemical weight, like basically your medicine. Like you have different pills and shit. Like you get perks to lower that weight. You get perks to lower your food weight. You get perks to lower your junk weight. That's spending 4 freaking perks on just weight alone, on lowering weight, which is retarded. Okay, why can't it just be, all items, decreased by half, or all items decrease, all items in inventory decreased by whatever, or times 5 more inventory, or something like that. The reason why this sucks is because you're making money, making caps. Okay, making money in this game is a lot slower, and it's harder to do without having your carry weight high. Because the thing is that weapons make your carry weight. They be having like 15, 20 carry weight, 15 carry weight, a pistol or a weapon or a two-handed weapon, and that shit is retarded. Okay, because you have to sell that, so you have to actually gather as much of those as possible, as much of those 14 carry weighted pistols that weighs 14 pounds, or that weighs 14, or you have to get two-handers that weighs 20, or you have to get axes that weighs 30. It weighs more than what the price that you're going to get, and your price is always lower than what it says. So let's say you find a weapon and it's like, oh, you're going to get 75 caps. That's what you get in that game. It's caps in Fallout 76. So Fallout, even Fallout 4, same thing, caps. Anyways, you're going to get $76 for trading it in. You have to always trade it in robot. Okay, so you trade that in. Okay, and the thing is that the only thing that increases your barter is charisma. So it's not like intelligence this time. It's like, or persuasion or whatever. It's charisma. So you gotta like drink some beer, drink some type of beer, vodka or whatever, bourbon. They got that in the game. You drink some bourbon, you drink some vodka. It increases your freaking charisma by a little bit, and then you get like 2 or 3 extra dollars for turning it in. But if you have like a missile launcher or something big like that, let's just say that you have power armor and you find some power armor. Well, the thing is that in Fallout 4, if you found power armor and you find the whole thing and it has power armor on it, you can take all the power. You can take the whole power armor and use it for yourself, and destroy your enemies and all that, monsters, all that. The difference between that and Fallout 76 is Fallout 4, you can use all of your power armor and every piece on it. Fallout 76 is, it tells when you find the power armor, you get all excited, but guess what? It tells you that you got to take off the higher level armor pieces in order for you to use the power armor. What the fuck is the use of finding the power armor if I got to take everything off of it that's going to give me the ability to fight higher level monsters for? I was lucky enough to find some freaking power armor. Now I gotta take all the armor off of it just to freaking use it. So if I'm gonna be defenseless with it on, then I might as well just freaking not even use it. And then you can collect the power cores, which is supposed to sell for like $103, right? Okay, or 103 caps. So when you go to a vendor, you press trade, you can't even trade those things in for half of that amount. You can't, because it doesn't show up as an option. So if you're thinking about getting Fallout 76, I wouldn't recommend it.
Disease.
Oh, and the diseases sucks. Like, thank you. So you get diseases in this game this time. In Fallout 76, you get diseases. In Fallout 4, you didn't. In Fallout 76, this is what happened. I rested in a bed on the floor. So if you rest in a bed on the floor to get the fully rested perk, that perk is going to give you times 5. I know 5% more experience when you're fighting things, you know, from killing things. Okay, so you kind of want that perk because you want to level quicker. Anyways, here's the deal. I laid down on a freaking sleeping bag in the game for 1 second. I was like, oh shoot, I'm going to contract a disease. So let me hurry up and get off. Let me hurry up and get off the floor. So I laid down on a freaking bed for 1 second on the floor, and I got right back up, and I immediately contracted the disease. But I didn't get a fully rested perk. So what the fuck is up with that? Because the thing is like, why I have to wait 30 seconds to get a fully rested perk from sleeping? So it was, you know, so I learned real quick and going, okay, well, I don't even freaking sleep on anything now, because it only takes 1 second to contract the disease from sleeping on the freaking ground, but it takes you 30 to 60 seconds to be able to get the fully rested perk. Now that's just like, that's some bullshit. But
what about the player versus player?
Oh yeah, PvP's in this game too. And Fallout 4, you know, you was the only person. You're the only real person playing the game. Fallout 76 has multiplayer, but like I said, people don't really play with you. But what they will do, they'll try to hit you and stuff, and they'll try to fight you. They'll do that. They'll do PvP, which, I mean, if you're going to do that, play Mortal Kombat or something that's designated for PvP. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the hell? You know, you're not. What are you doing? You got further in the game, and now you want to pick on lower players. I mean, but don't worry, there's an option to turn that off. It's called pacification or something like that. I don't, you know, but most people don't really bother you anyway. You'll see them running around. You know, you'll be like, hey, you know, but you got little emotes like you got on Facebook. I think you press down, and then you have a wheel, an action wheel this time, a radio wheel, and you have to like move the right stick to click whatever, and you can favorite different things with the radio wheel, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
But what about dog meat?
Yeah, I explained that. You don't have dog meat. You don't get any companions to help you out, which is highly needed because no one hardly plays with you in this game. Even though it's multiplayer, people don't really play together. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's a Discord for it, who knows, but every time you restart, you end up on a different server. And I don't even know how to jump servers. I just know that whenever you restart, you end up on a different server. So
what about the story?
Oh, there's no story either. There's no you know, like I mean, I think there is one. There's like a main quest, but it's like you don't really you kind of just start. Okay? You don't really have a main event going on where it's like, you know, like in Fallout 4, you know, you was looking for your Sean. You can do anything else that you wanted to do, side quests, everything, but you know, in the end, you have to go find Sean. Okay? In this game, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're going to go do. You're just experiencing the world. The main goal for Fallout 76 is Reclamation Day. You're supposed to reclaim the Earth of what happened from the fallout. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? It's called Reclamation Day. And so your main thing is to reclaim the Earth. Okay? But all these other quests and these events and stuff, it's like, make it worthwhile. Okay? Make it really worthwhile. That's what they should do.
What about the What about missing the Railroad and the Brotherhood and the what was that?
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be different factions. There's like the firemen. There's different factions for Fallout 76. Um, you don't have. Oh, hold on. Let me just take a look right quick. 26 factions. Yeah, it is, but you don't have. Okay, you get responders, fire breathers, Charleston, Emergency Government, Order of Mysteries, Coat of the Mothman, Enclave, Free States, Brotherhood of Steel. There's supposed to be more. Hold on. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel and Raiders. So those are the factions for this game. As you can see, there's a lot more. In Fallout 4, you had Minutemen, the Institute, the Railroad, and the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, and that's all you had. You didn't have any others. Okay, but in this game, I don't know if I said it, but Minutemen. I think I said that. I don't remember. But yeah, so like I said, this game, that's what you have. But the issue is getting to it. You don't really know how. You know what I mean? And like, good luck doing the freaking quest, because what I was doing was the responders and the fire breathers. Okay, and I finally completed joining that, but I didn't realize it was a faction. I was just trying to do a quest. But that's the quest I'm talking about that has like 10 different quests that you're supposed to do. And if you don't complete every single quest all the way up until the end where you get the full experience, okay, your experience bar has to go up and has to say quest completed. If you log out, you have to start back. You have to restart that whole quest line. It's a quest line. You got to restart that quest line. Meaning if you got 8 quests to do to finish that quest, if you're at 7, if you get disconnected from server, either by being inactive or by the server just kicking you out and you're not inactive at all, or you went to go do something real fast, okay, or you have to like go to the store real quick and come back and you turn the game off, you have to start you have to start that quest line back at quest 1. That's what I'm talking about.
What about it not being on Steam?
Oh, it's also, the game is not on Steam, and I figured out why that this game is not on Steam. All those complaints I just told you about, because the Steam community is good about reviewing games in detail, from graphics to ping to frame rate per second. The Steam community is on that shit. Okay, when I say Steam community, I'm part of the Steam community because, of course, I play Steam, and and sometimes I review stuff every now and then. But if I feel like I have to review it, but if there's already, my opinions has already been on there, then I don't review anything, because some people have already said what they liked about the game, or there's already enough reviews up there. So,
do you think it being on Steam could have made it better?
I think being on Steam probably could have made it better, because they would have been bombarded with feedback. You see, right now with Bethesda, and it being just a Bethesda game without it being Steam, the thing is that you have to submit tickets. And there's people, where people have to go right now to talk about Fallout 76 and for solutions? Reddit, which you all know, because Reddit is basically, it's a subreddit. It's like a sub forum for people to go to talk about almost anything. It's just a forum that has a whole bunch of other forums. It's a website that has forums for everything. Astral projection, lucid dreaming, every freaking thing. So I'm just letting y'all know, I really wouldn't recommend this game right now.
Do you wish you would have bought a different game?
I wish I would have bought a PS4 and bought the Spider-Man game. That's what I wish. I wish I would have had that for my birthday, not this Fallout 76. So that was going to be great. Our lady back there loves Fallout. She loves Fallout 4. She loves watching me play that. She loves the music, everything. But this one, I mean, the music is still good. It's still got some good composure, but it's terrible. I don't recommend people getting this game. All right. See you. Peace.